Pinkmon and welcome to another Townie Makeover. Today I'm making over the Tinker family from Evergreen Harbor. So their family description says, the talented but perpetually stressed Tina Tinker is a very successful freelance crafter. Her equally successful spouse Yasmin managed to convince her to move to Conifer Station with their daughter Olive. Tina takes on too much work and Yasmin just wants her to relax and spend more time with family. Meanwhile, curious little Olive loves nothing more than to admire her two mothers' works and dream of following in their footsteps. One interesting thing to note about this family is in their family tree, it appears that Olive is Yasmin's biological daughter, but Tina is the stepmother of her. I'm not really sure if they did that on purpose, but that's how it plays out in the family tree. So it's possible that Yasmin had Olive in a previous relationship or something like that. So starting off with Tina, she is a freelance crafter. Her traits are perfectionist, maker, gloomy, muser, master crafter, and her aspiration is master maker. So she does have the master crafter trait that I mentioned in the previous eco lifestyle Townie Makeovers. It's basically like an NPC trait that I think at least one sim has to have in Evergreen Harbor, so if Tina were to die, someone else would get it. She's basically the sim that shows up at your house randomly unannounced and offers to fix stuff around your house. At least that's happened to me with her, which was kind of helpful actually. I feel like Tina has a really hipstery style, if that makes sense. So I tried to give her that. I gave her this like ponytail that's shaved on the sides. I just think it fits her perfectly. And she also had some kind of funky makeup. She had like colorful eyeliner, so I tried to give her makeup that I feel like was representative of her original style. Next up we have her wife Yasmin, who is a freelance writer. Her traits are clumsy, bookworm, creative, and muser, and her aspiration is best-selling author. So it seems like out of the two, Yasmin is more laid back and she just wants Tina to chill out a bit. And then we have their adorable little daughter Olive, who is a bookworm and her aspiration is artistic prodigy. I feel like Olive has kind of a quirky style. I think she's one of those kids where her parents let her pick out her own outfits from a really young age, so I tried to go with some slightly weird looking outfits for her because I just feel like her moms would encourage her creativity and everything. So she wears a lot of bright colors, a lot of crazy patterns. She has a bunch of different colored glasses. I really like the way she turned out though. I think she's such a cutie. That's basically it for this family. So what is going on in the Sims community lately? If you are on Twitter, then you will have seen non-stop basically begging EA to answer the question of, are you going to fix The Sims 4 skin tones? Because as you know, the darker skin tones in the game are severely lacking. They don't look good. Some of them are actually blotchy and most of them are ashy looking. They just don't look realistic. And in general, I think we need more skin tones because there's not even one light enough to represent myself. So a lot of people are asking EA to do an entire overhaul on the skin tones, either color wheel or sliders or something. And unfortunately, EA has just been completely silent about it. And it's probably because they're actually working on some type of skin tone fix behind the scenes. But I just feel like it's kind of disrespectful for them to say nothing and treat it like it's a surprise gift that they're gonna give us, because I feel like that kind of trivializes the whole issue of representation in the skin tone department. I just feel like if they actually respected players, they would put out some sort of statement saying, we hear you, like we're not ignoring you, and we are working on a skin tone update or something. You know what I mean? I just feel like if they try to make it a big surprise, like saying nothing and then all of a sudden being like, look at us, we gave you this little gift here of skin tones, it's just kind of like, well, that should have been included in the base game, so Like, do you want us to praise you for this now? Or, you know what I mean? I don't know. I just think it's kind of gross the way EA is handling the skin tone issue. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you're not on Twitter or whatever, pretty much everything that The Sims official Twitter tweets out, everybody is just replying to it about the skin tone issue, and EA is just completely ignoring it. And hopefully that stops as soon as possible, but I don't know. I don't really have much faith in EA at this point. I'm sure there are employees there that really want to say something, but they don't have the power to because they're not, you know, the CEO or like the board members or whatever. But hopefully pretty soon they'll put out some sort of statement at least acknowledging the complaints. If they're not currently working on anything, at least acknowledging that they hear what players are saying. The whole situation is just pretty sad. Let me know in the comments, do you use any custom skin tones? I have some from the person who makes the eyelashes, Kijiko. I have some from her, light and dark ones, and I do want to download the Melanin Pack. The only thing I don't like about CC skin tones is that the babies end up like random colors, which you can obviously fix later on, but that's the main reason why I don't use them. And also, I don't think we should have to use CC skin tones in order to have a whole range of different colored Sims in the game. You know, it's just kind of ridiculous that we have to resort to CC, because especially for like console players, I don't think they can use CC, right? So they're just stuck with whatever skin tones are in the game. But anyways, if you have anything to say about this skin tone issue and how you hope EA will handle it, let me know in the comments down below. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I hope we'll see you next time. Bye!